Hello and welcome. Today we are going to talk about a guide to practicing reverse psychology, the power of rejection and Stoicism. We all experience rejection in various areas of life, which can sometimes demoralize us or shake our confidence. However, as we will show you today, rejection can actually become a powerful tool. The Stoic philosophy teaches us how to cope with emotional difficulties, offers a valuable perspective. We will explore how to see the opportunities that rejection brings and how to turn it to your advantage. Combined with reverse psychology, we will realize that every obstacle in life can make us stronger. In this video, you will learn how to use rejection to improve yourself by sharing 13 life-transforming strategies. If you're ready, let's get started and move forward on this journey together. Have you ever had a door slammed in your face, only to realize that it was the best thing that could have happened to you? Today, inspired by the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius, we dive deep into the art of reversing rejection. Imagine being in a world where every no doesn't push you down, but rather propels you forward. Rejection, a painful word at times, can be a springboard to greatness. The point is not to cheat fate, but to understand that sometimes the universe's no is a hidden yes to something bigger. So, do you feel overlooked, ignored, or undervalued? It's time to flip the script. In this video, we will reveal 13 powerful lessons that teach you to harness the power of rejection. We're not just talking about theory, these are practical real-world strategies that you can apply in your daily life. Before we get into it, let's make sure this wisdom reaches as many people as possible. Hit the like button and ring the notification bell. This tells YouTube that you find what we share valuable. Now let's start this transformative journey together. Ignoring those who ignore you is not pettiness. It is a powerful expression of your self-worth. Imagine this. Someone decides that you are not worth their time. It is their loss, not yours. By choosing not to interact, you're saying I am more valuable. It's like turning the mirror towards them, silently reflecting their behavior and showing that you are not impressed. How do you do this without losing yourself in pain? Simple. Focus on your life, your goals, and your happiness. Immerse yourself in activities that enrich you, like reading, playing sports, learning a new skill, or simply enjoying the company of those who care about you. It's not about getting back at someone, it's about reclaiming your energy and investing it where it matters. Sometimes it hurts when someone ignores us. But instead of dwelling on that pain, use it as a catalyst for growth. Build a fortress of self-respect and let their indifference bounce off that fortress. Not only will you get over the rejection, but you will grow in spite of it. This approach not only shows your emotional maturity, but is also a testament to your inner strength. Remember, your value does not diminish based on someone's inability to see your worth. Stay true to yourself and let your actions speak louder than their silence. 2. Do not react emotionally. Rejection can hurt and make you want to react to release your emotions. But here's a secret weapon from the Stoicist's playbook: calmness. It can be tempting to let frustration or sadness take the driver's seat when someone brushes you off. Stoicism, a philosophy as relevant today as it was in ancient Greece, offers a different way. It suggests adopting a calm, thoughtful response. It is not about suppressing your emotions. It is about not letting them control you. Instead of getting upset or seeking approval when you are ignored, take a step back. Ask yourself, why does this bother me? Most of the time, it's not the rejection itself, but it is our own insecurities that hurt us the most. This is where we need to be practical. You are being ignored. Take a breath. Think about why this moment does not define you. It is just a moment. Stoicism teaches us to focus on our own actions and reactions, not on the behavior of others. So be kind and gentle. If you want to extend your hand, do it out of genuine concern, not expectation. It teaches us to focus on our own actions and reactions. So be kind and gentle. If you want to extend your hand, do it with genuine concern, not expectation. This approach is not about being passive, but about being the master of your emotions. It is about recognizing that your self-worth does not depend on the approval of others. Your power lies in how you react, not in how others treat you. This is a game changer. Adopting this mindset is not easy, but it is transformative. When you master equanimity in the face of rejection, you not only handle a difficult situation, you embrace it. You learn that your inner peace is not dependent on external approval. It is a journey toward self-esteem, where you learn to value yourself independently. By doing this, you show real strength and resilience. And guess what? This is incredibly attractive. People are attracted to those who are confident, who don't break down at the first sign of indifference. So by staying calm, you're not only coping, you're thriving. You're becoming someone who can face rejection and turn it into a stepping stone for personal growth. This is the way of the Stoics. 3. Get them out of your mind. When faced with rejection, using the art of distancing becomes a powerful tool in your arsenal. It's not about forgetting the rejection or pretending it doesn't hurt. It's about channeling the experience into something transformative. Start by accepting rejection. Feel its impact. But don't let it anchor your thoughts. Like a skilled sailor navigating choppy seas, use the waves to propel you forward, not to capsize your boat. To transform rejection, you need to change your perspective. Imagine rejection not as a roadblock, but as a detour that leads you to new paths and possibilities. Explore activities that enrich your soul and broaden your horizons. Dive into a book that challenges your thinking, take up a sport that tests your limits, or volunteer for a community project that offers a new perspective. These are not just distractions. They are stepping stones to self-discovery and growth. Each new experience brings out a part of you, making you more resilient and more adaptable. Also create a circle of positivity. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you. Share your desires with them and listen to theirs. Such interactions create an environment where mutual growth flourishes. Remember, rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is an invitation to reinvent and recreate yourself. As you move forward on this journey, you will find that what once seemed like a painful rejection is actually a nudge towards a more fulfilling path. 4. Show your value. Rejection hurts, but it is also a litmus test for your resilience. Instead of crumbling under its weight, see it as a chance to show your courage. The next time you are sidelined in a meeting or overlooked for a promotion, take a breath. Instead of wallowing in self-pity or anger, channel that energy into constructive action. Work on a project that highlights your skills or offer to lead a new initiative. Oversight by others does not diminish your value. This is an opportunity to shine brighter, undaunted by the shadow of redundancy. Remember the old saying that when one door closes, another opens. This is not just an empty phrase, but a blueprint for action. Rejection is not a reflection of your worth. It is a redirection to a place where you are needed more. If you have been rejected for a role, perhaps the universe is pushing you towards something that better aligns with your talents and passions. Use this as a catalyst to reassess and reorganize. What are your core strengths? How can you pivot to make the most of them? This is about creating your success story. A story where every setback sets the stage for a comeback. It is not about pasting a smile over disappointment. It is about embracing the full spectrum of emotions and then moving forward with grace. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions and reactions. Teaches. Empathize for yourself and others when you face rejection. Perhaps the coworker who ignored you is struggling with his or her own insecurities. Show understanding. See it not as a weakness, but as a proof of your strength. Grow from these experiences, reflect on them, learn from them, and then rise like a phoenix from the ashes of rejection, tougher and wiser than before. Rejection is therefore not the end of your story. It is a turning point that pushes you towards becoming the most authentic, the most resilient version of yourself. Face it with the wisdom of years and the vigor of youth and watch it transform from your greatest fear to your greatest ally in personal growth, development, and success. 5. Break the contact. Silence is not just the absence of sound, it is a powerful tool in your emotional toolkit, especially when dealing with rejection. Imagine that you are being ignored or rejected. Your instinct may scream to fix it, to reach out, to fill that void. But here is where you have to flip the script. Embrace the silence. It is not about playing games, it is about regaining your power. When you choose not to react, not to bombard them with messages or calls, you take a step back. This pause is not just for them, but for you to recalibrate. Let's dig deeper to remember that your worth is not dependent on someone's approval. This silence is not passive. It is active and strategic. You are not just waiting, you are thinking and growing. It is time to refocus on your goals, your passions, and your life. Think of it as a reset button that gives you clarity and power. This period of non-contact is not cold or rude. It is a boundary you set for your peace of mind. It's about telling myself that I respect myself enough not to chase or beg. This mindset is not only stoic, but also empowering. It says a lot about your self-worth and self-confidence. Think about the silent message you ultimately send. In a world where instant responses are expected, your silence can be intriguing, even charming. It shows that you are not easily shaken, that you have a life full of interests and priorities beyond this rejection. It's not about making them regret it or making them come crawling back. It is about showing that you are solid, centered, and not easily swayed by external approval. This approach does not guarantee a change in their behavior, but it does guarantee a change in you, making you stronger, more centered, and ready to face whatever comes next with grace and poise. 6. Prove them wrong. The art of using rejection is not just about proving others wrong, but about proving to yourself what you are really capable of. It's about turning a no into fuel for growth. Let's say someone doubts your abilities in a certain skill or task. Here's your chance to develop that skill, not to get their approval, but to break through your own limits. Dive deep into learning, practice relentlessly, and emerge with a level of proficiency that even you didn't know you had. This is not about making a big statement to the doubters. This is about quietly building a fortress of competence and self-confidence. Now imagine the impact of your actions rather than words. You don't need to announce your plans or your progress. Let your results do the talking. If you are perceived as not creative, start a project that will showcase your creativity. If you are perceived as not being decisive, let your consistent actions be your answer. This quiet revolution for self-improvement is not a battle against others' perceptions, but a crusade for personal excellence. And when you change, the world's narrative about you changes. The real essence of proving them wrong lies not in changing their opinions, but in transforming your own self-image. Your journey of self-improvement will not only surprise others, it will also redefine your understanding of your abilities. It's not just about proving them wrong. It's about redefining what truth means to you. And the greatest victory on this journey is that the only approval that really matters is the one you give yourself. Is to realize that there is approval. 7. Go out and have fun. The true essence of life shines brightest when we step outside our comfort zones. Embracing joy is not just about having fun. It is a strategic move to build resilience. When faced with rejection, the typical reaction is to withdraw, to drown in the bitterness of the experience. But there is a twist here. Deliberately resist this instinct by seeking joy. This is not about ignoring your emotions. It is about giving them a new playground. Whether it's discovering a new hobby or rekindling an old passion, the act itself becomes an expression of defiance against the weight of rejection. Humans are social creatures, and there is tremendous power in shared experiences. Remember the value of your tribe in your journey to use rejection as leverage. Invite friends for a walk, participate in a community art project, or simply share a meal. These moments of connection do more than lift your spirits. They reaffirm your place in the tapestry of human interaction. Every laugh shared, every story shared is a subtle reminder that you are more than the sum of your setbacks. You are part of a larger narrative, a narrative that thrives on connection and shared resilience. This is where the real magic happens. Step into the unknown. Rejection can feel like a closed door, but in reality it opens up so much more. Try a cuisine you've never tasted, visit a neighborhood you've never explored, or attend a workshop on a topic that is foreign to you. These experiences are not just distractions. They are opportunities for growth. Each new experience adds layers to your character, making you more adaptable, more empathetic, and better equipped to deal with life's twists and turns. Remember, the goal is not to forget rejection. It is to grow from it and turn every no into a stepping stone towards a richer, more vibrant life. 8. Improve your social status. Imagine being in a room, ignored, almost invisible. Here lies your hidden opportunity. Stoicism teaches us to turn such moments of rejection into catalysts for personal growth. Instead of seeking approval, focus on self-improvement and social participation. This is not about climbing a social ladder. It is about climbing your own personal development ladder. Activities such as physical fitness, exploring hobbies, or advancing in your career are not just tasks. They are tools you use to build a stronger, more resilient self. Consider sharing your journey not to be applauded, but to connect. When you talk about your interests or achievements, let it be a bridge to find others who resonate with your story. This is not a follower-gathering strategy, but a sincere attempt to find like-minded souls. By participating in volunteering or networking activities, you are not just adding lines to your resume, you are building a tapestry of meaningful relationships. This approach is rooted in Stoic philosophy. Here, personal development and contributing to the common good are intertwined. Intention is very important when building your social status. It is not a quest for popularity. It is a journey towards becoming a better version of yourself. Every step you take should be a step towards development with a ripple effect that improves society. This change of perspective is very important. It is not about being seen. It is about seeing yourself grow and in turn helping others to grow. This Stoic mindset is a powerful tool to navigate the modern world. It turns a wave of rejection into a powerful wave of positive transformation. 9. Pretend they don't exist. When faced with someone who ignores you, sometimes the most powerful response is a silent one. It is not about being insignificant or cold. It is about respecting your own peace of mind. If someone chooses to ignore you, let them ignore you. Don't waste your energy trying to get their attention or start a conversation. Instead, direct your attention to a social setting, such as a party. This might mean turning to someone who values your friendship. Start a conversation there. This is about realizing that your value is not defined by someone else's approval. At the inevitable intersections where you have to interact with this person, maintain your professionalism, keep your conversation succinct and devoid of personal depth. It's not about looking cute to them, it's about looking cute to yourself. By just talking business, you avoid unnecessary drama. It is a posture that says I am here for what is important, not for the game. This approach helps you focus on what is important, keeps you grounded and unshaken by indifference. Ultimately, if indifference persists, embrace the power of walking away. This is not a defeat, but a strategic retreat. It's about realizing that your energy would be better spent elsewhere, in relationships and pursuits that bring you joy and growth. By choosing not to engage in a one-sided struggle, you are not just leaving one person behind. You are moving towards better opportunities, healthier interactions, and a more peaceful state of mind. Your reaction to indifference is not a reflection of defeat. It is a testament to your strength. 10. Treat them silently. Choosing silence in the face of indifference is not about gaining the upper hand. It is about preserving your dignity. Stoicism teaches us to use silence not to provoke or manipulate, but as a tool for self-reflection and emotional mastery. When someone ignores you and you respond with silence, allow this silence to be a period of introspection, a time to understand your feelings, review your thoughts, and find clarity. It is not about punishing the other person, it is about maintaining your inner peace. In this silence, there is a profound opportunity for personal growth. It is not about closing yourself off, but opening up to yourself. Stoicism encourages us to use these moments to reflect on our virtues, our values, and how we want to relate to the world. This is an opportunity to ask ourselves, why is this bothering me? What can I learn from this? How can I improve? This kind of silence is constructive, not destructive. It is a moment to strengthen your character and align your reactions with your principles. So if you choose to be silent, let it be a conscious choice, based on self-care and wisdom. It is a decision to refrain from engaging in behavior unbecoming of you, such as manipulation, revenge, or pettiness. Instead, it is to embrace Stoicism's call for moderation and self-control. By choosing not to respond, you are not only ignoring another person, you are also listening carefully to yourself. This is a practice for maintaining your composure, focusing on your personal journey and embodying the Stoic ideal of equanimity in the face of adversity. 11. Do not beg for attention. The Stoic way in the face of indifference is not to beg for attention. It is a call to anchor yourself in your own self-worth and independence. When someone ignores you, it is not a signal to perform louder for their gaze. Instead, it is an opportunity to turn inward and reaffirm your own worth. Stoicism teaches us that our self-esteem should not be a pendulum swinging with the attention of others. It is about being firm in your own self-esteem, knowing that your worth is non-negotiable. Engage in your passions and pursuits with a heart full of self-sufficiency. It is not about showing off to make someone realize what they are missing. It is about realizing for yourself what you bring to the table. Indulge in activities that fulfill you, connect with people who appreciate you, and develop a life that makes you proud. This is not a passive action. It is about embracing your own life in a vibrant and active way. It's about being so interested in your own growth and happiness that the need for external validation starts to become irrelevant. So instead of chasing after temporary attention, invest in yourself. Build a life that you are satisfied with, regardless of how others perceive it. Let your self-confidence and self-esteem be a byproduct of your personal growth and achievements, not a sideshow for an audience. This Stoic approach is not just about dealing with rejection, it is about transcending it. By focusing on what really matters, your own journey of growth and fulfillment, you turn rejection into an opportunity to strengthen your resolve and deepen your sense of self-worth. 12. Be kind but emotionally distant. Even when faced with indifference, choose to respond with kindness. But strengthen your emotional world. This is not about being cold. It is about maintaining your inner peace. It is natural to feel hurt or disappointed when someone ignores you. But Stoicism teaches us to meet such moments with a calm heart, not with emotional turmoil. Offer a smile, a polite greeting, or a simple good day wish, but do so without the weight of expectations. Your kindness is a gift, not an exchange. Maintaining emotional distance is not about building walls. It is about drawing lines. It is about understanding that while you can control your actions, you cannot control how others react. This distance is not a sign of weakness. On the contrary, it is a sign of strength and self-respect. It is a conscious choice not to let someone else's actions determine your emotional state. By being kind but distant, you are saying, I choose not to let your indifference throw me off balance. This approach not only protects you but also empowers you. This path of kindness combined with emotional detachment is a powerful example of Stoic wisdom. It is a balance that allows you to interact with grace, but stand firm in your own emotional integrity. It is a demonstration of your respect for yourself and others, a proof of your maturity and understanding. In this way, you will weather life's rejections not with pain or hurt, but with an unshakable sense of inner peace and dignity. 13. Don't reveal your struggles. The temptation to show your struggles when someone ignores you can be great. But Stoicism teaches us the art of keeping our cool. It's not about pretending that everything is fine, but about inner resilience. Showing that you are not affected is not a charade. It is a reflection of true inner stability. Go on with your life with the same vigor and determination as before. This is not a performance for others, but a testament to your own strength. This approach does not mean denying your feelings. Accept them, but don't let them become the captain of your ship. Let calmness and confidence be your guide. It is about controlling what you can do, your actions, reactions, and attitudes. By going about your life with confidence, you are not only showing others your strength, you also remind yourself of it. This is a subtle but powerful way of asserting that your sense of self-worth is independent of the opinions or actions of others. In essence, by not revealing your struggle, you are embracing the Stoic philosophy of emotional resilience. This is not about hiding your feelings. It's about managing your emotions in a way that preserves your dignity and self-respect. This is a sign of wisdom and honesty. It shows that you are true to your own character and not influenced by external circumstances. Your reaction to rejection is not just for the world to see. It is a mirror reflecting your own fortitude and stability. Together we've journeyed through the twists and turns of reverse psychology and uncovered 13 powerful lessons for turning rejection into a tool for your success. Remember, every no you face is a stepping stone to resilience, a lesson in fortitude that teaches us to channel our inner strength. I challenge you to apply these insights in your daily life. Embrace rejection not as a setback, but as a catalyst for growth and self-discovery. I look forward to hearing your stories of triumph. So hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and leave a comment below. Share your journey, your triumphs, and even your struggles. If you can't find the words, just type "I'm on the Stoic path" to show that you've completed our session. Your interaction feeds this community, leading us towards wisdom, understanding, and above all the art of turning every challenge into an opportunity. Stay stoic, to master the art of Stoic resilience together.